Universes players, welcome back to Hyperion's Web. I know it's been a while, but we're back. We're married, went on a great honeymoon, and now I am ready to bring you some more awesome Universes content. So, Universes was awesome, I always do this. UVS Games was amazing and sent some unboxing product for us. We have the new Ky Kiske mat, and a Blitz box of Guilty Gear product. Now this is a new product that is a first of its kind from UVS Games for Universes. It is a obviously smaller booster box. It's only 12 packs in here instead of 24. That does come with a lower price. Obviously, we're not paying same price as a full booster box for this. So that's nice, and the set itself is smaller at only about 80 something cards, so a lot easier to get your play sets even out of the smaller boxes like this. The other nice thing is it seems like they changed some things around, and I don't know if this will be permanent going forward or just for this set, but now like 95% of your commons are foundations. I actually think all commons are foundations. All uncommons, with the exception of 2, are attacks. There are 2 actions, and then rare and ultra rare and above are mixes. So what that means is when you go to do draft, sealed, stuff like that, you're going to get better ratios and a better experience for that. I've already opened some of this product. This is a box from UVS, but we've had our pre-release and everything. The art looks great. I do wish, again, I will harp on this until my last breath, I do wish that we had fixed the shim line problem, but hopefully at some point. But as of right now, there was a good amount where I had none, and then my pre-release kit, I think everything but one that had hollow had a shim line, which was disappointing. But then I had like an entire Blitz box I opened with like one, I think. I will say that I don't know if it's the art on these cards or what, but some of them don't really show the shim lines. Like, you have to really be eagle-eyed and look to be able to find them. But the ratios are still pretty bad. So hopefully we get a fix here soon. Let's start with this mat. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Art-wise, Ky is probably one of my favorite characters. I do wish we stuck with the stitched edges that we got in Turtles, but otherwise the mat is very clean. I love the art, the effect, all that. It's a very, very good looking mat. Excuse me. Now let's get into the good stuff. Some cards. I do like that they continue to stylize the stuff around the IP. Also, for those who care, I don't have my face cam going because I seem to have misplaced my normal top-down camera, so it was my face cam, it's not my top-down until I can find it. We used it to record the ceremony from the wedding. I pulled the SD card out, now it's gone into the abyss. So we have our points thing there. I forgot to show you have that, kind of shows the art on the packs, and then just Let's Rock. I like that. And I like that they kind of stylize each of these going for the IP. So typical, they're calling these Blitz packs instead of booster packs. There's still the normal amount of cards in these as a normal pack. You got 11, but your first, what is it, 8? No, sorry, I'm gonna mess this up. 5, right? It's 5, 3, 1, 1. Yeah, no. 6, sorry. Your first 6 are gonna be your commons, and as you'll see here, as I was just mentioning, they're all foundations. And funny enough, first character I pull out is Ky. We got our UR. Get a little bit closer there. No shims on this UR, it's looking good. I do like the art, again, a lot on this. And like I said, some of the uncommons are actions. So we have our uncommon action there, and then some attacks. One thing that my wife is very appreciative of is that we don't have to keep packs anymore. for points. So that's nice. Right, we've got our next 6 foundations here. And again, ultra rares and above are mixed, so this is a foundation. Alright, and we've got May for our character, and then a nice Kickstart My Heart rare. This does have a slight shim, but again, I can't even probably get it to show on camera, because this one's very, very slight. And then 3 attacks. This does kind of work out to the ratios that you would expect to have in a deck of about 30% attacks, 30% attacks, 70% foundations and other stuff. So 3 to 5 is really, or 3 to 6 is really nice. At least how you'll build. It gives you options, so you're not stuck with whatever you pull. You actually get to build. We have a nice Bridget here, and then a Hover Dash. I think this is my 3rd, or this might be my 4th one, which is nice because I'm very interested in playing I Know. You know, somebody in comments tell me how to say that the right way. Because I know that you know how to say it right, and I don't. Alright, speaking of, then we got Blood Sucking Universe. This is another nice and clean one. There might, no shim. No shim. Be funny if my unboxing, as many shims as I've seen from the set already, this unboxing box is the cleanest. Happy Chaos, and then Steady Aim. Another nice and clean one. And I don't want anybody to think I'm bad mouthing universes with the shim line stuff. I'm not, but it really does need to get fixed. You know, we're a collectible card game. It's hard to collect cards when they have these shims that are technically a printing error, and they should be tossed out with QA. Love you guys, but that is my only gripe. And we got Garuda Impact, which I don't think I pulled one yet. If I have, I haven't been paying attention. I definitely should have with how much. I haven't opened a ton, but. Another Ky here. Jellyfish Pirates, you are. Another Foundation, you are. Nice and clean. Commons. Another Bridget. And a Deus Ex Machina SR. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's been working out. Pretty much every box has an SR. I think it's a mix on if you get a character alt. It's supposed to average out to 2 per 2 boxes, basically, like the equivalent of what the Turtles box pulls were. But very nice pull there. I think I have 3 Megalomanias now, and maybe that's number 2 or number 3 of Deus Ex Machina. I am really excited for this set to see what it does to the meta. I think my favorite character I've played so far is I Know. Ky is very fun. I probably would play him because I do like playing Order. But I Know is very fun. She's very similar to Shadow of Order, who's one of my favorites to play. I'm also going to try to be rebuilding him with some of the new stuff. So shout out in the comments who you're most excited for. Another I Know, and then a Potemkin Buster, you are. Another nice and clean one. And then we have 3 uncommon attacks. And I do like this, so hopefully they continue with this. This isn't just something for the set. Helps with draft sealed. It helps with if you're looking for a specific thing a little bit. You just know where to go. And we got a soul bad guy character alt. I love these alt. The only thing I don't like is that there's no text, so playing them you do still need to have your proxy with you. I know the whole idea is this connecting art piece, but I wish, you know, we are double-siding the characters already for the Roman cancel tokens, which are really cool. Let's double-side. We should have double-sided these version that's not foil with the actual text on it. Then you could just use a clear sleeve, and you wouldn't have to have a proxy with you. I think I may have pulled one of him. I cannot remember, or I traded for one of him. Yeah, this one's clean, which is nice because again, the shims overall have been pretty bad this set, so I'd love to see us clean that up. Again, it would just be really funny if the one for here is just 100% none. Like I said, I saw one earlier, but it was one of those light ones, air quotes, that I've been seeing that are just a little bit harder to see. But I'll take, you know, just pulling one out of a full box. Another soul bad guy. We've got Gunslinger's Focus rare. And then our uncommons. Then our last pack, again, these are half size, so we're only getting 12 packs, so a nice little quick unboxing video for you guys. Oh, we got a double. Let's go. And another nice and clean one. I don't think I pulled a mate yet. If I did, it was shimmed, so we take those. Very nice. Thank you, UVS, for sending this box out. You know, for everybody watching this, the Guilty Gear set is released. You can get it at your local game store or online. But support your local game store. Again, we've got our characters here. A little bit of a mix. The PR kits have a much better breakdown, so you don't end up with repeating. We actually, at one of our stores, due to no fault of anybody, they got their normal product in, but not their PR boxes. So we actually did a PR with a box, and I ended up opening 3 Inos, 2 Bridgets, and a Kai, I think. I can't remember what the last one was, but obviously not giving me a lot of choices. Here, you know, there's repeats, right? The PR kits are seated better as far as the characters go. In the pulls in general, I pulled a Heaven or Hell alt, which is really cool. But yeah, just again, all of our commons, this is all commons, I kept them separate. All foundations, so when again you're doing those sealed events, draft events, whatever, doing draft for fun, you're going to get better ratios out of these as far as you know, being able to build a usable deck. Most, you know, out of everything, we got 4 uncommons, or 4 actions that were uncommon. The rest are attacks, so again, we're getting that good ratio. And then the mix up here as far as our ultra rares and above. A very, very nice box. We got a double alt character, SR, we're complaining. And it was a very clean box, with the exception of the very, very thin shim line. Very nice box, but again, overall it's not been quite 100% across the board. So again, that's the one thing, my one gripe. There's some other things that maybe come across, whatever. But I love this game. I love the mechanics. I love that we have all these different IPs. I'm super excited for what we're getting next year. Stay tuned for some reveals and unboxings for those. But let's fix this shimline problem so that we can have good quality cards and actually collect for this collectible card game. With that said, Hyperion's Web signing off, and I look forward to sharing more content with you guys.